Good afternoon. This presentation is brought to you by University of Houston hospitality graduate students Natalia Llanos, Melissa Basu, and Tuan Chuang. In this presentation, we will discuss our business analysis. The methodology established was based on the following principles: on-site evaluation and observation of over 40 hours, including one night staying at the property, evaluation of online reviews from the InterContinental website, IHE.com, Google Reviews, and TripAdvisor, and model applications such as the Brand Identity Prism, Semiotic Square, SERVQual, and Gap Analysis. InterContinental Medical Center is a luxury property which offers modern comfort and luxury. Located right at the heart of Medical Center, guests can take the comfort of feeling like home in a spacious room equipped with the essential amenities. The property is inspired by the beauty of Houston Bayou. Therefore, it embodies the nature of the bayou through the beautiful decorated moss wall, ceiling decor, and the ballroom named after the local trees. The hotel restaurant Safina offer the finest Mediterranean cuisine. That's why InterContinental is the definition of luxury travel. This property is located in the Houston medical area, conveniently close to the downtown area, the Museum District, NRG Stadium, which hosts multiple sporting events, and the Galleria area, famous for high-end shopping. InterContinental has a broad and unique history that has contributed to mission and values the InterContinental brand implements today.
The mission statement that InterContinental has adopted focuses on all aspects of hospitality while providing high-quality service and defining luxury travel. While analyzing further in InterContinental public literature research as well as the on-site visits, InterContinental's values are focused on considering themselves the ultimate definition of luxury travel by offering beautiful hotels and high-end boutique customer service. InterContinental brand maintains a phenomenal reputation by committing to act responsibly in everything that they do, and by creating great hotels that guests continue to love domestically and internationally. After identifying the mission statement for InterContinental Hotel, it is easy to understand why InterContinental Medical Center values connection by establishing a personable experience with guests, worldliness while incorporating employees from broad backgrounds that cater to the customer needs, empathy in order to understand how to better provide the best experiences for the hotel guests, sophistication while offering attractive F&B options and services that stand out amongst competitors, and lastly, fascination by offering a wow factor experience, including spacious rooms equipped with full amenities and a specialized medical room option.
Next, we will review the brand identity prism and semiotic square analysis. The brand prism breaks down brand identity into internal and external facets. First, the hotel's physique, which are the tangible aspects that represent the brand, like it being natural and earthy, elegant, and filled of fusions, like the Mediterranean culture and the Houston's roots from the bayou. Second, we characterize the relationship between the guest services provided and the customer, especially being very close-knit and communal. Third, reflection is a term used to describe the hotel's ideal customer, such as international, eco-friendly, and high class. Next, the personality of the hotel greatly reflects InterContinental Medical Center, including it being artistic, cultural, and determined. The company culture is what makes up the core DNA of the hotel, which reflects its homeostasis, accommodating, and wisdom. Lastly, self-image is a term for internal and external perception the customer gains when visiting the hotel, such as I am prestigious, sophisticated, and belong to the elite. We will now provide an overview of the semiotic square, where we identify primary customer types in 2 dimensions. The left side categorizes the level of loyalty, where we have the InterContinentals. These are people that are loyal to the InterContinental brand and choose this as their hotel wherever they go. On the other side of the spectrum, the wanderlusters are those people who are not loyal to any brand and just wander around, looking for the most accommodating properties for them at the time being. On the other side of the square, we identify consumers according to their lifestyle, where we have the leisure fanatics who enjoy time to themselves and travel regardless of a motive. And on the other hand, we have the purpose travelers, those individuals that have a goal in mind when traveling. The most dominant consumer are the Midtown socialites, being a combination of the inner context and the leisure fanatics. They are engaged, outgoing, and love being in the medical area, enjoying a night out. On the other hand, the least dominant are the happiness heroes, a group of individuals who are the supporters of those guests that come into town for medical procedures.
Next, we analyze reviews from three sources. More than half of the reviews came from the hotel website, ihg.com, then Google reviews, and finally TripAdvisor. Analysis of the monthly average ratings. According to the company's website, the rating has gone up from 4.2 to 4.6 currently. The one page in which reviews are not as high is in Google reviews, starting with 4.1 and ending in 3.8 recently. As seen in the following graphs, InterContinental has more than half of its review being positive. IHG.com positive rate is 89%. TripAdvisor's positive rate is 80%. On the other hand, Google reviews positive rate is 67%. Therefore, there is room for improvement. Among the positive areas that were highlighted from the hotel were the room service, spacious room, and a true definition of luxury. According to the reviews of 3 stars or lower and our all observations, InterContinental need to improve on the following area. First, parking was an issue that we observed when we go into the property. The first couple of times, we did not park in the designated parking garage because of a lack of knowledge and signage that point to the garage location. Another issue noted in the review is that there are no Wi-Fi in the fitness room. Moving forward, there are service problems as guests did not receive the service expected from the InterContinental brand. Most of guest feedback focuses on lackingness of staff training, which lead to mismatches in guest expectation and service deliver. Lastly, there were members of the InterContinental brand who stated that their status did not appear on the system at the time of registration and were not treated as the corresponding status.
After analyzing all these reviews, we noticed that there are 2 major areas of improvement, categorized as facilities or tangibles, in which we find parking and Wi-Fi problems. The other area is service and brand identity, as some staff were not meeting the expectations of the InterContinental brand. We then use the gap analysis model to identify a mismatch between the guest expectations and perceptions, as they impact customer satisfaction, revealing areas for strategic growth. Gap 1 issues pertain to design, where we have the design of parking and lack of Wi-Fi in the fitness room. Gap 2 refers to the mismatch in delivery, including the lack of properly trained staff that are willing to help the customers and also the mistreat of some ambassador members by not knowing which loyalty group the member belongs to. These issues overall influence the customer perceptions and decrease the overall satisfaction of the customer.
Our gap analysis revealed key areas of improvement for InterContinental to maximize customer satisfaction and grasp repeat customers by the following recommendations. To bridge the gap 1 referring to parking, InterContinental should have parking signs located off of Main Street that leads to designated parking and also include directions to the parking garage when confirmation emails are sent or when the reservation is done on the phone. In order to solve the internet problem, InterContinental should implement the mesh system, which is one of the latest advancements in internet network. It is basically a system of multiple routers which connect and work together to provide stronger and wider connection zone.
By implementing a standard and consistent script for employees to follow, especially pertaining to phone operators, this way proper communication with guests would be standardized among all staff. Training could also include having a senior employee overseeing new employees while taking part in their learning process, without leaving them by themselves until they are ready to properly engage alone with a guest.
Lastly, we suggest InterContinental having an updated PMS system with guest details and preferences so that front desk agents are able to spot loyalty members, especially Platinum and Gold Elite, prior to their arrival to the hotel.
This concludes our analysis of InterContinental Medical Center Hotel, and we would like to thank Ms. Lee Alvarez, Angelica Batard, Andrea, Tiago, and all the staff members for providing an exceptional hospitality experience. We look forward to witnessing your continuing success.